Sonic Forces. Will it live up to all the hype? This is the question most gamers and fans of the series are asking, and I, Eldravy, am here to analyze what we already know about it and try to come up with an answer. Of course, we won't really know until the game is released and we see for ourselves. Nonetheless, let's see what we can come up with. Warning: this video contains spoilers. On one side of the spectrum, there are games that were overhyped in the demo that turned out to disappoint everyone. No Man's Sky. And then on the other side, we have games like Breath of the Wild that certainly lived up to the hype. In the end though, it really all boils down to personal preference on if a game is good. But comparing a Sonic game to No Man's Sky, however, is like trying to compare an apple to, let's say, a banana or a carrot. They are completely different games. So let's take a look at some of the games that we've seen throughout the years. The Sonic franchise blew up since the beginning when the first game was released in 1991. Sonic became sort of a mascot for gaming, and he could be seen in just about any game store that you walk into. However, there have been some pretty terrible titles despite the fact that Sonic is one of the faces of gaming. Sonic Unleashed, for example. I mean, what is this? Is this even Sonic? I thought Sonic was a hedgehog, not a werewolf. If you take away the terrible combat mechanics though, when Sonic is in werewolf form, and the fact that, well, he's a werewolf, the game wasn't actually that bad. And then there's this. I mean, no. Just listen to Knuckles.
Necessary to stop Lyric. Disclose Hedgehog location immediately.
How do we know we can trust you enough to tell you that Sonic and Tails are a few levels down? What?
But what is it that makes a Sonic game good? My personal opinion? Sonic is supposed to be fast, unlike Sonic 4, which also had really weird graphics. The game should also be challenging, unlike Sonic Boom that, let's just face it, the game was a snooze fest with little to no challenge or variety to the levels. Sonic Mania though, the most recent game, had a perfect level of difficulty, and it really felt like a classic Sonic game. The nostalgia was real with this one. And that brings me to my next point. Let's look at some footage of the demo for Sonic Forces. This boss fight in particular is a direct remake of the original first boss, and it looks fantastic. The story of Sonic Forces can be found on the wiki page, but I'm going to go ahead and save you some time by reading it to you myself. Sonic Forces has the primary themes of forces, power, and teamwork. This time around, the unthinkable has happened. Sonic the Hedgehog has failed, and Dr. Eggman has won. While trying to stop Dr. Eggman's ambitions as usual, Sonic got caught by a mysterious enemy. Eggman subsequently defeated Sonic with the aid of a giant robot army and a power he acquired from his new right-hand man, an enigmatic and powerful being known as Infinite. After that, Sonic disappears into thin air, with his friend Tails losing contact with him. With Infinite's power and no Sonic to oppose him, Dr. Eggman manages to conquer 99% of the planet, resulting in his army controlling that much of the world. Amongst Eggman's evil group of henchmen are also the Doctor's old allies, Shadow, Metal Sonic, Zavok, and Chaos. These enemies have managed to easily conquer the world on behalf of Eggman with the power provided to them, and are now ready to create more next-level panic and disorder. Meanwhile, Infinite has joined Eggman's side as the leader of his entire army. With Eggman out to crush the remaining opposition, multiple forces are now embroiled in conflict for the control of the planet. Sonic's disappearance was shocking news to everyone. Sonic's friends, who managed to escape from Eggman's invasion, decided to fight back by forming the Resistance Army, with Knuckles the Echidna at the helm. As Eggman's Empire's armies lay waste to entire cities, Sonic returns and joins up with the Resistance. Classic Sonic, Sonic's counterpart from another dimension, appears soon after, having been brought to Sonic's dimension by the same power Eggman used to conquer the world. Also joining the Resistance is an active newcomer from a district of survivors that got attacked by Dr. Eggman's army. This rookie has decided to fight to get the world back after meeting Sonic. Now, with the aid of his friends, the Resistance rookie, Classic Sonic, and Sonic embark on a new mission to save the world and end the evil reign of the diabolical Doctor and his friends. However, time grows short for Sonic, as the Resistance only has 3 days before Eggman unleashes a plan that will eradicate all his foes. Sonic Forces also has a new feature, which I don't think is seen in any other Sonic game so far: character creation. Me personally, I love games where you can create and customize your own character. Some might not like this feature though, because it doesn't really feel like authentic Sonic. but if you are a fan of the comics and the animated series, you may appreciate this. When making a custom character, players can pick between a bear, bird, cat, dog, hedgehog, rabbit, and wolf. So essentially, it's very central. And from what we've seen, the gameplay is pretty much the same as past games in the franchise. Though, from what we've seen from the demo, the game looks fluid and has a mix between 3D Sonic and 2.5D Sonic, like Sonic Generations, which I found to be a fantastic Sonic game. Players can also play as Sonic, both classic and modern, and also Shadow on his own personal story mode. So fear not, you edgy preteens, you will be able to play the King of Edge himself, Shadow. We don't know much about the game other than this though, so what are we to know? We don't know if the game will be good or not, and we don't even know if anything in the demo will even be in the final release of the game. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. I'd like to know if you are hyped for this game. Personally, I have a mix of excitement and concern having seen the most recent games in the franchise. Aside from Sonic Mania, of course. We won't officially know until it is released, so until then, let's just hope and pray that they don't fuck this up. After Sonic Mania though, I have more faith in the franchise because in my book Sonic Mania was a win. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.